Hello, everybody. Laura back again. I just can't seem to find the rest of my yarn. Oh, well, that may be why. Okay. Oh, maybe the other way I was going to do it would have been better. Okay, so let's see here. I don't know why I can't find the other skein of yarn I thought I had. But anyway, I'm not to the blue yet. I'm almost to the blue, though. Um, So let's see here. Welcome to Connecting with Crochet Sunday night. I'm Laura of Laura's Yarn Talk. And hello, everybody, and welcome back. If you're new, welcome for the first time. Okay, I got that out of the way because I don't always remember to say that. So I've got a lot of light over here, and I'm sorry about that. But the lamp I used to use on my table, you nicked it. The light I used to use on my table, the fluorescent bulb, is dying. And watching it change colors the other day, I was like, well, that would explain why part of why my camera was turning purple or pink or, yeah. Okay, so hi, Sue. Thank you for being here. And hello, Lynette. Thank you for being here. Okay, so I still can't figure out why I can't find that. I should have one more, I thought, one more thing of yarn. The blue. The blue in the middle. So you can't see anything without my light on the table because it would shine right on it. So that means I'm going to have to find one of my ring lights and set it up. But, well, I don't see any at the moment. They're probably in the box. And where did I put that box? I don't remember. It's like the other skein of yarn. I could have sworn I had another whole blue one. A second whole blue one, that is. There's still one blue one in there. I'm getting confused myself, so don't even try to follow me. I also managed to get the purple light to work again. I think there's a broken wire. Do you mean that I have to give it back? No, you don't have to give it back. Anyway, between all the light over here and the yellow light over here, and I'm trying not to show too much of the rotating blades on my fan. Now I'm choking on my pop. Okay, so anyway, this is coming along. I put it over here where all that light is. Oh, that's the back side. There, now you can actually see the colors. Not all of them. It's blue in the middle, purple around the blue, and then green around that, and then 2 rounds of pink right here. And I'm on the rounds of green, which I'm almost done with actually. And I'm gonna count all of these here. So I haven't counted them yet. So let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3 done. So 4 and 5. Thank you. Okay, so here we go. I'm just doing double crochet every stitch. That's always the last round of the set. I got a bunch of paper shredded and empty envelopes from mail thrown in the trash. So I'm getting some stuff done and trying to get my apartment cleaned up, find my sunglasses, and there's something else I was looking for. No, I got that. I got that, and I got that. And hmm, I was afraid that might not work, but it's so far so good, I guess. They're in the last place you looked. Oh, don't I know it? The first place I put them and the last place I looked. Well, I have another pair, but they fit over my old glasses, so I want to find my really fancy purple uh, sunglasses that'll fit over my new glasses. Whoops. Ah, lost my stitch. Well, I looked at the box that I thought they might have been in, and I didn't find them. So I know they're not there. I have a feeling they're on the table underneath the pile that I have slowly but surely built since I moved the uh, furniture. What was that? Last October, November? Yeah, I bet. I got my dinner built and I got some eaten. And hi, cool gamer. Thank you for being here. And I, uh, um, mm-hmm. Nuts, it just dropped my crochet hook in my couch. Now I have to move my couch. Sorry about that. Hi, Suzanne. Thank you for being here. The couch stole the hook. It needs to be arrested. I'm too old for this stuff. Yeah, I know it. Venus is under the table. Excuse me. Aren't we all? Oh no, what a pain to have to move the couch, but it could be worse. I used to have a used recliner and things would get trapped inside instead of falling through. Our furniture are thieves. I found out a long time ago the best way to not have your stuff fall out or fall into the couch is to put some kind of a covering over the couch. It used to be change and keys, and then their younger days, and occasionally a needle or a hook. I finally made my dog's food today. My dog's food today. They have been living on kibble for 3 days and not happy with me. Well, I'm glad you got it done for them. Lucky dogs to have you make them good food. Yep. I should have used a bigger hook. Sounds like spoiled dogs. Yep. Okay, I did that one right. Now I gotta do the next one right. Well, Venus is sleeping under the table and she comes over, looks up there. Over here. She comes over here and looks up there. She's like, "Can I get up there?" And I'm like, "Don't do that. I know I need to fix your spot. I just got stuff I've got to figure out first. And I got to come up with a timeline. And Um, they are older dogs and need geriatric nutrients. Okay. My female Rottweiler was extremely spoiled, but I don't know who the guilty party was. Wouldn't know, Sue. Ah, probably someone who loved her very much. Good way of putting it. Uh, went to went to the warehouse store and on my little bus, not looking at anyone in particular. The mirror is lying. And yeah, not thinking very well. I'm falling asleep. Yeah, I did take my pill an hour ago, so that actually makes sense. Okay, so I want to make sure I have 41 double crochets on each side. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 40, 41. Mirrors have a habit of doing that. 40, 41. Cue the massive yawning event. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 40, 41. 8, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. There's a strange old lady that lives in my mirror. I'm sure I've told you guys before. It started back about when I hit oh, 40 or so. I'd look in the mirror and I'm like, why is my mom and my mirror looking back at me? And it's because I started to get the little puckers and lines in the same places she had them. And yeah, it's just weird because I look in the mirror today and I'm like, yeah, we're both getting up there, Mom. Yes, they do, especially my high magnification mirror. It likes to show me mini wrinkles, my mini wrinkles. Okay, last one. 18, 19, 20. Yay! They aren't wrinkles. They're like sergeant stripes. All right. Let's get to the second chip. Darn it. This one over here. I still have to put the food in my lunch containers and in the refrigerator. I have to get everything set up. Oh, I forgot to wash my salad container, so I might have to do a different container for that tomorrow. Shoot, my hook is caught in the reclining mechanism. Oh no! Oh, whoops. I forgot this is the end of this color. This one. Come on. Here it is. And just a little bit left. Mm. How did this get in here? It should have been with the. I know I've been using the 5mm on this blanket. And now I just found a 6mm hook in here. It should be with the other with that top that I was working on, which I still need to. That's why I got to clear off my table. I would rather have lieutenant bars. Is that even enough yarn to make a round? No. That's always like that's all I've got left of this green one. Nope, it's not even enough to go around. But I finished that color already, so now I just gotta figure out how long I need the end. And uh-oh, there's more hair than I thought. That would make a serious case of yarn chicken. Oh no, I pulled out my stitches. Oh well, I'll fix it again. All right, now, what happened to my hook? Oh, now my hook just hit the floor. Got it. Okay, fix this. All right, come on. Stop fighting with me. There you go. That's better. And then I need to tell my brain, stop singing this song. It's stuck in the middle. It just keeps repeating the same part over and over and over and over and over. And I like the color of my oh, it's actually it's a short sleeved dress, summer dress. But thank you. And that's that one. Okay, so I have to go in here like that, and I have to pick up the blue, and I have to bring it. I have to make a tail here. I have to bring it through. Come on. Okay. And then through that, pull that tight, and then slip stitch in the next 2 double crochets. Well, if I'd known that, I wouldn't have tried to get that in where I did. I would have left it green instead. Okay. One time I did this and I had to go 3 to get to the right, to get into the right double crochet. Tonight's themes is hooks running away, the defiant curved monsters. Okay, so I need to be in which one? The 21st double crochet on the side. One. I am in the right spot. Take that off. My stitch marker. And little teeny tiny green ball. Okay, so now I'm working with the blue. 5 crochets. No, 5 chains. I can't read. That's why everyone should just stick to knitting needles. Chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One single crochet and a chain 4. Skip 2 double crochets. 1 double crochet in the next double crochet. Okay. Chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. skip 2, and single crochet. Okay, chain 4, skip 2, double crochet. I would, but it is really hard to crochet with knitting needles. I think knitting with hooked needles would be interesting. What did I say something wrong? And they call, when they came out with these hooked knitting needles, they called them beginner knitting needles, or something to that effect anyway. And I just kind of laughed at it every single time. But now I think, man, my life would have been easier, and knitting would be easier for me if I didn't have to worry about the stitches sliding off the knitting needles. Okay, now where was I? One double crochet, and so chain 4, 2, 3, 4. I think I'm making that one again. Yep, because that one was the, okay. I crone it too. Yeah, I wouldn't know anything about that. I thought that's what it was called, but I couldn't remember. So let's see, where am I? Um, and this one has to be the single crochet. And then chain 4. Skip 2, double crochet. My hand is just tight enough. They call them nooks. They also call them nooks. Okay. Huh. Let's see. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip 2. Okay, did I do that right? Okay, okay. This would be a single crochet. Yep, and then chain 4. 2, 3, 4. And then 1 double crochet, chain 2, and a double crochet in the same 2 chain space. There we go. Sticking a hook through yarn. That's where you were. Yep. Well, I got the first half done. The first half of the first side. Okay, so I really work with work. Um, Missing my coworker, my colleague, but hopefully, uh, hopefully she'll get some news in the this next week. I don't know. I'm thinking might be getting to the end of this. I think it was the glue that just stabbed me. Might be getting to the end of the life on this thing though. Ugh, scissors are terrible. They need to be cleaned so bad. Just adhesive all over them. Due to the faulty light, we won't go purple tonight. Yeah, because I kept the faulty light off. I'm like, okay, now that I've seen this thing doing this funny colors and changing light on me, I was like, that bulb is dying. Oh, I think it's just because I'm trying not to get it through my hair. And then, yeah, anyway. Maybe it's also because of the new glasses too. I don't know. And yes, my ears are not at the same height. They look like they are, but they're not, because this one is actually lower than this one. I'm right above the top of my ear on each side and above the temple of the glasses. This side is slightly higher, and because this side is slightly lower, you can see more of my eyebrow here, and on this side there's more lens over my eyebrow. She did adjust the frames. It's because my ears are not equal, and whenever I try to set them, then it's too high up. Anyway, it's just getting used to them. My new glasses. I do love them though because they're so lightweight and they're not sitting on my skin all the way from here all the way down and around. And I appreciate that very much. Love my no rims on the bottom. I know that they say online, and I've read it in books too, how you don't want metal on your face. I can't handle the plastic. I just 2 years with those plastic frames, and I was like, I'm done. I've just had it. They looked good on me though. I love that clear plastic for that reason. But just having that from the nose piece all the way down my nose and across my cheeks, that was just more than my face could handle. And I had a really bad sore on the side of my nose. And once she looked at that, she's like, yeah, I think we need to go with these kind of nose pieces for a while. I'm like, I think so too. So anyway, that's how that went. Now, where am I? I'm off kilter too. The way lenses are made, the lens should be properly centered on the eye. Exactly. You could try file it smooth and use a nail file. You could try file. You could try file it smooth and use a nail file. Yeah. The way lenses are made, the lenses should be properly centered on the eye. Yep. Well, she did. She had the little dots on there to make sure that, and then she had to adjust things a little bit with the nose piece. I think she adjusted the nose pieces to pull it down for the no line because it was actually too high and it was affecting my vision. And so she actually had to adjust the nose pieces to bring the line down a little bit. But yeah, it's just slightly off kilter, especially when I have to start pushing on my putting back in place. Well, that's good. Hi, I'm new to crochet, introduced about 7 months ago. Is there a way to soften or settle acrylic yarn, specifically Super Saver Metallic? Hi, Holly. Thank you for being here. As much as I use acrylic, I don't know. Besides washing it, and I do have Super Saver. Um, what was I trying to say? I've used a lot of acrylic and old acrylic, and it got really nice and soft. I have to say, when I started washing it, oh, I just undid my stitch because I thought I'd done something wrong. So I got to fix that. Hi, Nifty. Thank you for being here. And Holly, I'm glad you're here, is what I'm trying to say, but I can't get my thing to move. There we go. When I had prescription glasses, the new frames were metal frames, had nickel in them, and I'm severely allergic to nickel. Yeah, I can't wear the metal on my skin any more than the plastic, but at least I'm not allergic to the plastic. It just makes me sweat. It just sits on my skin and I sweat and yeah, just, but yes, I turn green if I have metal. I wear the coating off of the metal and then I wear through the metal until it's just leaving green marks on my face. So I told her that. I'm like, I can't wear metal on my cheeks. So we talked about things and we looked at things and I told her what I really wanted and she went and found some that were within the budget of my insurance and lo and behold, I was extremely happy with them. Hi, Holly. I've never used that yarn, so I'm not sure. Use a bigger hook. Okay, that would make it, yep. Hi, Holly. Does fabric softener help acrylic yarn, Laura? I don't know. I haven't used fabric softener since my kids were little. Thank you. Give it a go. Yep, that's all you can do. Try not to have a try not to have a looser tension. Okay, let's see now. I'm in the right spot. Now it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Go to single crochet. Just trying to get my bearings on my row here. Hi, Holly. Red Heart is a rough yarn. Only age will soften it up. It will take longer with the metallic. Try a softener or a vinegar soak. Oh, yeah. See? She knows. 2, 3, 4. And then this one is going to be a double crochet. I have some fabric softener, but I only use it on things that get staticky when dried in the dryer at the laundromat. Yep, I hear that. And that would be this. Okay. So far, so good. So far, so good. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate it. You're welcome, Holly. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't wait to get back to my purple, metallic, purple, and the gray. It's light gray, medium gray, and black, or light gray, medium gray, and dark gray. I can't remember. Newer red heart is softer than old red heart. I got some old red heart in a scrap bag, and that stuff is stiff. Yes, it is. My ears swelled so much, the split. My ears swelled so much, the split, and the doctors that would look at my ears couldn't figure it out. It took me to figure it out. Oh, okay. I had to go back and look at that the other part of the conversation. Okay, skip 2, go in here, double crochet. I've been crocheting since I was 19. I asked my grandmother to teach me how to crochet. She came out with a hook, ball of yarn, and the directions, and told me to sit down and figure it out. And after I got nickel allergy sucks. Yep. And after I got the hang of each of the things, first it was the chain, of course, because we didn't have foundation chain. I mean, we didn't have the foundation. Single crochet foundation or double crochet foundation. We didn't have that back then. This was in the 80s. um, um, and then she was like, okay. She's like, nope, start over, do it again. You have to get more uniform. So I did it like three times at least. She'd be like, okay, that's better. Go ahead and practice your single crochets now. So I had to go sit down and figure out how to do a single crochet. And then, okay, well, that's pretty good. Advantage is you don't get cheap jewelry. That's true. Um, yeah, she she'd be like, okay, I'll let this, I'll let this pass. Just go ahead and do your double crochets. Well, that's how I learned how to crochet, and it's my favorite. It really is. Why does that look wrong? Because it was wrong. I don't know how I did that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Single. And my mom taught me to knit when I was a kid, middle school. And yeah, what can I say? I was more interested in other things than learning how to knit in middle school. But um, I ended up teaching myself how to knit. Oh, how many years ago was it now? It was a while back. 2015? No, it had to have been before that. I just can't remember exactly. But yeah, it's been what? It's been, oh my goodness. When was I? Yeah, I was doing that. 2010, 2011. Yeah, one of those 2 years. Because I remember doing it at the job that I got after I had taught myself how to. So it was 2010, 2011 school year that I taught myself how to knit. When I had the skin patch allergy test, I instantly reacted to nickel. Oh, I bet. Excuse me. My tummy's unhappy. Well, it's almost time. Wow. How did we get through how did I get through the hour? I'm just entering the world of fiber. I can't believe how much I'm loving learning about yarn. Yeah, no kidding. Totally. Totally. 3, 4. Double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Single crochet. 2, 3, 4. Double crochet. More or less than 10 years. 15, 15, 16. 15 years. It's been 15 years. You'll always be learning. There is so much. That's the truth. Hi, Sarah. Sarah Lind. Lind. Sarah Lind, the diva. Yes, that's true. There is just so much. Different sizes, different fibers, different weights. That's sort of the same thing as the sizes, but we all learn that that's not quite. Holly, have you entered the world of luxury fiber yet? One, two, three, four. Single crochet. Oh, that's not right. Here we go. Fix this again. There we go. Single, not double. Single. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Double. We are happy you're here. I'm so happy I stumbled upon this channel. Yes, glad to have you, Holly. I like to think of my channel as being all-inclusive. Everybody is welcome. We all have our own thoughts and opinions, and we try to be nice. Only I can't think of the word I'm trying to say. So we don't bully each other. We do have Sarah, would you prefer diva? I just found darn good yarn. That's the most I could spend. I like darn good yarn too. Double. 3, 4. Single. Oh, there we go. Why is that? I know I did it right. It just looks off. You can call me diva. That's fine with me. We try to be respectful. There you go. Thank you. That's the word I couldn't come up with, except when being sarcastic is snarky. So expect the occasional zinger. We do have a few people that like to joke in here, and I do like to laugh at their jokes. Sarah, you will love the feel of cashmere, angora, and merino wool, just to name a few. Yeah. Oh, and I have some silk that is just amazing. If I ever figure out what to do with it, it'll be a miracle. All right, everybody, my hour is up. Thank you for being here. Amazing time. And I know I was counting a lot, and I'm sorry about that. But this hour and the times that I spend going to and from work on the bus, that's pretty much all the crocheting I get done in a week. And that's a pretty good amount. But Suzanne, now who would that be? Anyway, have a great week, everybody. I'll see you next week. And hugs and kisses. Bye-bye.